Pulsechain friends, we are almost there. 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, we decided to sacrifice our hard earned money for a chain we believed in back then, even before it was launched as a chain. All of us that watched Richard Hart videos and learned a lot of what we know about crypto from Richard Hart. When he said he was launching Pulsechain, we all threw our money in. We sacrificed our money for something that we believed in. And it has been a crazy 4 years, to say the least. There have been ups and downs, and let's be honest, it's been mostly downs. It's been a hard battle for 4 years, but we are almost there. I have been, I've been in business for many years. I've faced many ups and downs in business life, and I only got into crypto just before the Pulsechain sacrifice. And it was one of the things that I thought that I could really get behind. When we had the time after the launch of Pulsechain and things were going down, I was creating a lot of content back then, showing my support for the chain, trying to do what I could to add value. But around the time, shortly, maybe 6 months after the chain had launched, Richard Hart had disappeared. There was a lot of infighting in the community, and a lot of people that didn't know what to do, what way to go. Some people were saying that we need to back all the core coins. Some people were saying that we need to build, and everybody, all the different fractions of the Pulsechain community had all different ideas of what needed to be done. Now, my belief at that stage was that Pulsechain as a chain needed people to build on it, needed people to invest in it, and that's what I chose to do. I chose to build my own project on Pulsechain. I did not ask for money. I did not run a sacrifice. I put my own hard earned money into building my dream project on Pulsechain because I believe that's what we needed to do. Everybody needed to do their part, add value in some way, shape, or another to make the chain the success that we wanted it to be. Now, I, as a builder and as a Pulsechain supporter, let's call a spade a spade. It's been a really tough time, not just for investing in Pulsechain, but personally, you've no idea how much time, money, effort, energy I put into building on Pulsechain for very little return. And to sit for such a long time watching the Pulsechain value go down, watching the community fall apart, and kind of just watch everything and experience and trying to build up something that I believed in that just kept getting smacked down. But look, here we are almost 4 years later. And all the things that we've always believed, in Richard Hart, in what Pulsechain is, the core values behind Pulsechain, all these things are starting to get recognized. That simple thing of the Richard Hart SAC fund, the Pulsechain SAC fund getting number 2 spot on the Ethereum reserves list, just shows that the recognition is coming. We have obviously the SEC thing, Richard Hart defeating the SEC. All these things that we've been wanting and waiting for are coming to reality now, and it is great to see. So the message of this video, about never giving up, I can honestly say that I have been here all this time working my ass off. There have been times when the focus has shifted to other things other than Pulsechain. There have been times where I've had to really rally and work hard in the background to keep my own investments alive, to keep my own projects alive. And as a builder, sometimes that can be really tough. Just take a wee second sometimes before you slap and insult and say things about people who are trying to build and add value to the chain. It is not an easy task. You think investing in crypto is hard, you try fucking building in crypto. But look, I have never give up. I know many of you have never give up, and our time is coming. It's like when you started, I'm talking about being in business, in real life business, nothing takes off early, easily. Starting any business is always a real struggle. You've got to go through the hard times and really battle your way through. And crypto is absolutely no different. The get rich quick is absolute bullshit. You've got to fight, you've got to stay, you've got to get convicted, you've got to believe, you've got to keep on fighting, you've got to keep on working. And we are fucking here now. I'm going to continue to put out the content that I can to add value to the community. I'm going to continue to build for Pulsechain the way I always have. I've learned so much since I became a builder that absolutely invaluable experience that I can take in to add even more value now than I have in the past. So, friends, I hope you're all here. I hope you never give up. I hope you've stayed the course. I hope you're with me. I hope you're with Richard. I hope you're with all the other builders, all the other Pulsechain creators. We are all gonna friggin' make it. And just lastly, I'd like to say, look, if I'm just creating my own little Telegram group where I want to discuss things with like-minded people that are really interested in the chain, really interested in crypto, and want to help move things forward. This is not a paid group. There's not going to be any shilling of anything. It's just for people that share my values to discuss what's happening in crypto and where they see ways that we can add value. So if you want to join that Telegram group, just hit me up with a DM on Telegram or Twitter. We'll get you in there. But yeah, thanks very much for listening. Never frigging give up. Keep battling. You think Richard ever give up? People saying about him disappearing all that time. You ever think he was sitting somewhere doing nothing, giving up? Absolutely fucking not. So our time is here.